Hi, this is Brian Noyes, and in this module we're going to dive into data templates. Data templates are a very powerful mechanism of WPF data binding that allows you to provide the visual structure for some data-bound object and have that mapped up at runtime as the objects get rendered out. So we'll look at how data templates work and what the variations on data templates are and how to use them. First, we'll talk about the broad concepts of data templates and how they work in general and how they get mapped up to the data objects that are being rendered out to provide the visual structure for rendering on the screen. Next, we'll talk about explicit data templates, which are the most direct and simple way to use data templates. As the name implies, it involves a direct hookup between the data-bound control and the template that should be used for a given collection or data object. Next, we'll talk about implicit data templates, which are a little more magical in the way that they work, but it involves an automatic selection of the appropriate data template based on the type of the data object that's going to be rendered. And this gives us an awful lot of power for handling heterogeneous collections of derived types of some data object type, and it becomes vitally important in model view model scenarios, which we'll use in the demos, to render out different views for different view model types. Next, we'll talk about data template selectors, which give you a little more explicit control, but still dynamic control to switch which data template you use based on whatever logic you need to invoke to make that selection. And finally, we'll finish off this module with hierarchical data templates, which are just a specialized form of data template that work in hierarchical data model scenarios, such as presenting data in a tree view control.